Right, my friends, that's like something off of the Teletubbies. Is that just me? It does remind me of the Teletubbies.
Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies.
Now then, here's an interesting one for you. A little food for thought, because today I looked online and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go abroad. I'm going to get a last minute flight to anywhere, the cheapest flight that I can get. And I went online and I had a look and it came up with a flight for, I think it was £80 return to Tenerife. Now I said I'd never film in Tenerife again, but I thought, you know what? I'll just fly there, see my mate and fly back and film the flight. But unfortunately, the flight was in 4 hours time and you cannot book a flight online with Jet2, I think under 4 hours, I think it is, or 5 hours. So you've got to have at least 5 hours or over to book. And I needed somewhere that was sunny, because where I was, down south or down in the Midlands, it was hammering it down. And I thought, what's it like in the Lake District? And it's really, really overcast. But it's not raining. Anyway, so I thought we'll have a wander up here. And the best thing about it is summer's just about finishing now. We're into autumn and it's not as busy. We're actually in Bowness and Windermere. I thought we'll have a wander around, have a bite to eat, and I'll take you guys with me. So if you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, but not now. Don't hit it now, because you might think I'm a bit rubbish if you're not already subscribed. And don't hit the thumbs up until the video's finished. And if you like it, then give us a thumbs up and then subscribe. Actually, I was watching, I'll tell you in a minute. Let's start the intro. Let's go. Mio Mondo Cafe breakfast, all day breakfast. I might have to come back and try this one. Full English, £9.99 with a Cumberland sausage. Oh, I love a Cumberland sausage, or a mega breakfast. Have a look at this. 2 Cumberland sausages, 2 Lakeland bacon slices, mushrooms, 2 hash browns, black pudding, oven baked tomato, baked beans, 2 free range eggs, served with 2 thick slices of toast and Lakeland butter. I might have to come back and give that a go. £12.99 though. How much? It is the Lake District though. Now, we're going to have a wander around today. I don't know where we're going to eat, so I'm thinking, I've got something in my mind. I'm thinking maybe Chinese food. There's a Chinese restaurant down there. And also along the way, I'm going to show you a few sights and a few sounds, etc. I'm not going to put any music on this. It's a bit raw and uncut. And also right over the road, I've shown you this before, but for those who haven't seen it, I'll show you this shop over here. And I've got some footage of me when I was a lot younger, making a complete tool of myself. They've got some nice restaurants here. I have to say, I love summer, but I do like Bowness when it's not as busy and there's not as many tourists, because in summer, I came earlier on this summer with Jeff Carter, it was packed, absolutely packed, and I came up here as well with Sarah and the kids, and you can't move. There's literally tourists everywhere. Blooming tourists. Who'd have them? Right, have a look at this shop here and I'll show you some footage if you've not already seen it. Now it's a bargain booze, but back in the day, I think in the 90s it would have been, maybe late 80s, 90s, I'm thinking maybe 90s. You can tell me actually with the cars, you might see some of the cars. This was a shop called Open All Hours, and I'd got a camera back then. I was always into video cameras. Some of you might have seen this, but I'm going to put it in again for those who have subscribed since and haven't seen it. So just take a look at this clip. Yeah, you go get me now. That'll be. That'll be 50p, please. Yes, bit of a geek, bit of a camera geek at the time, and my mum used to call me a fool, and my dad used to call me a pillock. But there we go. Some things never change. Got another garden cafe here with a menu outside. Got some Wow, MG, what a cool car. Have a look at this cafe and the menu and some of the prices. Now, I do like Thai food. I've not really had much Thai food on the channel, but I would go for the Massaman, the chicken Massaman there. Yeah, chicken or pork, but I'd go for the chicken Massaman. What would you go for? Do you like Thai food? Let me know in that comment section. Anyway, come on, onwards, I'm getting peckish. There's also another clip of me somewhere, I don't know whether I can find it, of me shoving an ice cream or a 99 in my head or something. I don't think I was wired up. I was strange. I was very strange. Yes. Yeah, you ready? High class confectioners. Now then. Oof. I wonder what the prices of these chocolates are in here. Have a quick look. It all looks very nice. It looks the kind of stuff that my mum used to get for Christmas, and then I'll always remember this. Sorry, Mum, about telling this story. She'd keep it and wrap it up next Christmas and give it away again. I said, did anybody else's mum do that? Now, this is a really nice street with some nice restaurants on. In fact, this one here, the Fizzy Tart, it's supposed to be a really nice place. In fact, my girlfriend walked past this the other week and she said she'd like me to take her here. So I need to check out the prices first. Do a bit of a recce. I'll tell you what, there's right next to the Fizzy Tart as well. There's a place called Baha. Another restaurant. There's stacks of restaurants here, so if you like your food and you like a lovely place as well and a great view, then Bowness is probably for you. Here we go, look. Now they've got a menu here. They've actually got a Sunday roast here as well. I might have to come back and try that one out. Here, have a look at the menus. Quite an interesting menu. Definitely going to come back and try the Sunday roast at some point with the barbecue chicken. And they've also got the nice sauces there as well with a Scoville rating. You know, I'm a bit of a spice wuss, me. Come on. Nice Indian restaurant here as well. Ooh. Yeah, don't look at my fizzog. Look at the menu. I think you know what I'd have if you watch the channel on a regular basis. Chicken tikka masala. You know, I like what I like, but what would you have? Let me know in the comment section. Or I could go for a Dan sack. Porto looks very posh, doesn't it? What have we got on here? We've got roasted butternut squash and sage soup, grilled rarebit, langoustine arancini. I'm doing all right here pronouncing these. Lad from Mansfield. Monkfish scampi, Cartmel Valley pheasant ballotine, wild mushroom risotto, and then you got the Caesar salad, lamb shank. Hope that's not Cockney rhyming slang. And dessert, toffee and apple cheesecake. Then you got dinner here as well. Wow, Scottish King scallops on there, and Cartmel Valley pigeon breast. I could get 13 quid and get them for nothing off of Nottingham Market Square. Now this probably looks more like my style. What we've got on here, we've got dirty fries. I'm not keen on dirty fries. It's just a mess, isn't it? It's just like fries with a load of stuff put all over the top of them. Doesn't do it for me. I know it's the in thing at the moment. Then you got hot dogs here, a sloppy Joe, and then a moving mountain. Ooh, that sounds all right actually, with beetroot. I like beetroot. Again, let me know in the comment section what you'd have down there. I'd probably go for a gourmet burger here. I've got my mind set on Chinese tonight, but there's so much choice here in Bowness. I mean, a juicy Lucifer. Juicy Lucifer. I kind of like the sound of that. It's got to have a bit of a bite to it or something, hasn't it? Beef patty stuffed with cheese pickle. And then what's that? Naduja. Naduja? How do you, you're not going to be able to tell me how you pronounce that, are you? I'd probably go for that actually. Come on, anyway, onwards. I have to say, I mean, it just doesn't sit right with me having a Costa coffee here in the Lake District. It's like putting them, this is a Domino's as well. It's like, I don't agree with it. I think the council should have just put local restaurants, local coffee shops and left it to that. Domino's, Costa coffee, nah, doesn't work for me. It should be local up here. Right, well that is the Chinese restaurant that I was going to go to. Let's go and have a look at the menus. It's not drawing me in. It looks a bit, I don't know. There's some people in, but let's have a look at the menu.
Why won't you let me row?
I don't know, it's just not drawing me in. It doesn't look that inviting, does it? I've got Lakeview Garden Bar here as well. This looks very nice, but everywhere is very quiet. But as I say, we're leaving summer now, so it is going to get a lot quieter, which means you're going to get served a lot quicker and it's not going to be as hectic. Looks a lovely building, but doesn't appear to be anybody in. It is late on a Sunday though, I guess, but this is like, yeah, there's nobody in here. Lots of firewood outside, but it does look a lovely place. Oh, there is somebody here. There's a couple of people in. Looks very nice. There's so much to choose from, really. I did have my mind set on Chinese food though. I might have to stick to it, although let's keep looking around. Now this is Atkinson's here. It's a toy shop, but many years ago, right, tell you, stick with me, don't fall asleep. This was a camera shop, and my dad used to come in here every weekend. He'd always buy a new camera or some bits for his camera, etc. And I moaned and bugged him because I wanted this power winder for my camera, and we bought it one weekend. And we was always in here. It was a camera shop years ago, but now next to it, and I believe it's part of the same group, I think it is Atkinson's still, is an ice cream shop with 36 different flavours, and it's the best ice cream shop in Bowness. So if you do come along, head there and get yourself an ice cream. My little lad had one the other week, chocolate, and Harriet had bubblegum, which I just thought was wrong. Bubblegum ice cream? Nah, doesn't work, does it? I sold her, it doesn't work. Got a guy there doing a bit of Oasis. Singing a bit of Oasis. Probably easier to get a ticket from him, to listen to him. Oh, it's kicking off in Bowness. That's what Steve Walk on the Wild Side would be saying. Do you know what? That's the first police car or van I've seen in Bowness since I started coming here when I was 5 years old. I mean, I tell you what, he's rushing off. I tell you what the emergency will be. There'll be a sheep that's got loose.
I'm George, by the way.
Right, I think I'm going to have a look around here because there is a restaurant up here that I've been to with Sarah, Harriet and James, and it was quite nice, and you did actually get a lake view as well. It wasn't cheap, but it was very nice from memory. Get out of it! I'll get you! Make it like a bloody accident. Go on, get out of it. Now, these benches just here brought back a memory. I did a video a few years ago. My mum was here and I think she swore. She said, watch that bird poo, basically, but she swore I had to beep it out, I think. And just brought back lovely memories of being here with my mum. She's here. I've been looking for you.
I moved down because you stood in that, so don't get in your car until you've rubbed your feet on them.
I stood in that what?
So, you see all I was sat on that one up there where all that wet is.
You do realise I'm going to have to bleep that out, Mother?
Yes.
Wow, just look at this view. Fantastic. Right, now this restaurant is down here somewhere. I think it's on the right. Ah, what's this? I think I get my glasses changed. Quayside, I think it is. I didn't realise there was another fish and chip shop here. Driftwood. Now I knew there was Vinegar Jones round the corner, then there was another chippy right round the corner, but this one looks very nice. Now, I'm in a quandary because I've been here, Quayside, with Sarah. Here's the menu, but I want to try those fish and chips. And they've got the football playing in there, and I think there's music playing as well in the back. But you do get a great lake view. Anyway, have a look at the menu on here. Might have to come back. It's getting late now, but I think I might go and try them fish and chips. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? I mean, I am the aficionado. Have a look at this menu.
नेक्स्ट टाइम बदलता ना
And it started to rain. It didn't say it was going to rain, and the chippy closes in 10 minutes. So, and there is an outdoor seating area here at the front, not with a lake view, but it's quiet. I might have to go for the Cumberland sausage. Let's give this a go. Come on. Right, so as if by magic, I managed to get a window seat here with a fantastic view. Now I've ordered the Cumberland sausage, but I've switched out the mash for chips, of course, and also I saw, and I ordered this after, I thought, ooh, prawn cocktail here, classic starter, packed with juicy prawns and fresh lettuce and seafood sauce. And a sliced ciabatta. Now that's a bit controversial because really we all know that you should have brown bread with prawn cocktail, but there you go. Cumberland sausage should be good because we're in Cumbria, so there we go. But we'll be the judge of that. We shall reserve judgment. I've had half a Diet Pepsi as well, and that came to a total of £26.40. And I do remember when I came with Sarah and the kids, it was well over £100 for the family, but it was a treat. But it can rack up, can't it, when you're out with the family nowadays? So there we go. Anyway, we'll mark it out of 10, and you guys can mark it out of 10 as well. But just look at that view. Right, now the waitress came over and she said the Cumberland sausage is smaller than usual, and the cook said it can either refund me half the price of it, although it's still fairly big apparently, but they said, or they could change the menu and change what I had. And I said, I'll stick with the Cumberland sausage. I've got my prawn cocktail here. And so they gave me £5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, £7, 45 back in cash. So there we go, even though I paid on card, but that's good. We've got a little bit of cash, and you know, a lot of my viewers say cash is king. Now there's music playing. I wasn't going to put any music over this, but I'm going to have to cover the music that's playing here. So have a look at the prawn cocktail, my friends, and tell me what you think. Right, I'll keep talking because, as I say, there is music playing. Prawns, let's have a look. Not a massive amount of prawns, but let's get the lemon on there. Put the fork in there, squeeze that lemon onto the prawns. Fresh lettuce there as well. Nice big beef tomato, isn't it? There we go. I love a nice big tomato like that. Fresh lettuce. And the ciabatta bread. Personally, I would rather have a nice slice of brown bread, get it buttered, and then you can fold it over and make yourself a little prawn sandwich. But let's give these prawns a go. To be fair, quite tasty, and it's made it all better. Now I've had a little bit of money back, made it a bit cheaper. That's quite a cheap meal now, isn't it? This'll taste better. Right, my friends, well, the goods have arrived, and I'm going to say sausage. Already had a little bit of it, actually, had a little bite of it. I took a little bit of B-roll to let you have a look at. We've got chips under here, some carrots. It's very dark in here. I can't really see a great deal without the light of my camera there. The Cumberland sausage, as I say, and as they've said, a little smaller than normal. We've got some red cabbage under there as well, some gravy in there, and some chips. So just take a closer look, my friends. Right, there you have it. So because there's music playing, what I think I'm going to do is eat this and then review it outside. I'll let you know what I actually thought of it outside. We've got veg in there, we've got carrots, broccoli, then the chips, and I think a little bit of swede there as well. So I'll see you guys outside in a minute. Right, back at the car. Let's get down to business, shall we? So that's the first time that I've ever been given a refund before I had the meal. And what was the meal like? I have to say, if I'm being entirely honest, and you know me, I'm a little bit picky, the Cumberland sausage was a little bit hard. I know they gave me sort of like half of the money back because they said it wasn't big enough. I'm glad it wasn't any bigger because wasn't all that tasty, I have to say. The chips, not the best, seemed a little undercooked on the inside a little bit, and the prawn cocktail, really a prawn cocktail shouldn't be on a plate, should it? It should be in a prawn cocktail glass so you can actually scoop your prawns up, etc. Swap that out as well for some brown bread. Service, impeccable. Excellent service, hats off. Kept coming over, see if everything was all right. I said, yeah, I know, you probably should have gone, oh no, this is hard, that's hard, you know, it's not up to scratch. I'm there to review it, and that's it. It's me being a little bit picky, but it was better when I went along with Sarah and the kids, but I didn't have the Cumberland sausage. I wouldn't have that again. The best Cumberland sausage is at the fish and chip shop in Keswick. Amazing. They make their own and it is fantastic, and I've done a video on that. Phenomenal. You're not going to get any better than that. So for me, score wise, what am I going to give it? I reckon fantastic view, great service, underwhelming food. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 6.6. How's that one? So there you go. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. Maybe I should have stuck to the Chinese tonight, but and it got a lot busier in there when I walked by it. Anyway, head over. It's a great place to visit. Bowness is. Head up to Windermere as well, which is up the road, and lots more videos coming your way. If you did enjoy it, give us a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Say goodbye to the viewers. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time to go. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. We've had a few laughs doing it, you know, and near misses.